Hello, good evening, and a very warm welcome. For our next face-to-face, I have with me our guest Diksha Ranjan, who is Deputy General Director of Korea-based Indian chapter of HWPL, which is an international peace NGO founded for global peace. HWPL is associated with UN Department of Global Communications and a special consultative status with the UN Economic and Social Council. HWPL aims to achieve world peace with more than 5 lakh members worldwide. HWPL is carrying out its peace activities in 117 countries, including India. Welcome, Diksha, to our next episode of Expert Insights. Pleasure to have you in our show. Uh, can you please
Thank you so much.
tell our viewers about what HWPL is, the idea behind its formation, and its mission to achieve global peace?
Thank you so much, Mohammad Nasheed Khanji. I would like to describe, as you have put these questions, to share about what exactly HWPL is about to our viewers and the idea behind its formation. So first of all, I would like to describe that what exactly HWPL is. HWPL stands for Heavenly Culture, World Peace, and Restoration of Light. And it is an international peace NGO which is registered under United Nations Economic and Social Council and the UN Department of Global Communications. And it was founded with a very clear vision. And that vision was to end the wars and to achieve the sustainable peace for all the generations. This organization was born out of a belief and a faith that true peace must be able to be achieved when all the people gather collectively, and in order to be supported by legal, educational, and cultural foundations. HWPL aims to achieve world peace through heavenly culture and restore the global community with light. And we are carrying out the peace activities across the world. Our mission, our major mission, is to build a world where peace is institutionalized and which is not optional. Through this legal advocacy, interfaith dialogue, youth and women peace-based initiatives and programs, and citizen-based led peace campaigns, HWPL is leading the practical and people-centered movement for global peace. Thank you.
I would also like to know how does HWPL's approach to peace building differ from other organizations, and what unique strategy do you follow as far as promoting peace in concern with compared to other organizations promoting peace?
Wow, I think that's quite an interesting question, and I have been hearing this question multiple times.
Yeah.
But I would really like to enlighten everyone who is listening to this video and watching this video.
Yeah.
So I would like to share that what sets HWPL apart from its multi-sectoral, legally grounded, and citizen-empowered approach.
Yeah.
While many organizations focus on humanitarian aid or political dialogue,
Yeah.
HWPL promotes peace as a legally binding principle through the Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War, that is DPCW, which is a framework developed by the international law experts to codify the responsibilities of the states and the civil societies to prevent the conflict. Moreover, HWPL fosters bottoms-up peace building, mobilizing youth, women, educators, and religious leaders worldwide throughout the world, promoting the initiatives like Legislate Peace Campaign, WARP Offices for Interfaith Dialogue, our peace education curriculum in schools. So together with this has become a layered structure which ensures peace efforts are inclusive, institutional, and sustained across the generations.
So, SWPL has been actively promoting the declaration of peace and cessation of war. Can you explain the application of this document and its potential impact on global peace? How it has impacted global peace? It has impacted in any way? And can you give us some example if you have right now?
Sure. So I would like to share a little bit more detail about DPCW today.
Yeah.
So it stands for Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War. You can also say it as a new international law by HWPL. So DPCW is a comprehensive legal instrument which consists of 10 articles and 38 clauses. And it is created by the international legal scholars to serve as a foundation for global peace. Its significance lies in its dual structure. It not only prohibits war and aggression, but also it prevents the positive obligations for peace, such as promoting tolerance, interfaith harmony, and peace education. If it is adapted widely, the DPCW, which stands for Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War, has the potential to reshape the international norms, moving from a reactive model of peacekeeping of a proactive system of peace building and prevention. It empowers both the government as well as the citizens to be accountable in maintaining peace and acts as a bridge between civil society and the policy. And I think I would also like to share a wonderful example, a very tremendous and historical example, what HWPL has made with all the efforts of the Chairman Lee, who has been working rigorously without eating, without sleeping. Okay. So you must have heard about an island called Mindanao. It's in Philippines. So there has been 40 years of war and bloodshed, which was going on. So through this DPCW, which is a comprehensive legal instrument, we were able to seize the war in that country and we were able to proclaim the peace. And we also celebrate as Philippines International Peace Day, which is because the HWPL is able to seize the wars and to promote the peace, and not only promote, practice it in a very practical way. And all these things happened because of the comprehensive legal instrument, which is DPCW. Thus, we are promoting this document to make a potential impact across the globe for the global peace. Thank you.
So, how do you think international law can be used to prevent wars and promote peaceful resolution of conflict? Because we can see at present also there are in many countries conflicts are going on. So, how do you think HPL can promote these international law to bring peace, and how it can be made more effective?
That's right. I think this is one of the most relatable questions, that how international law as a legal instrument can be used to prevent the wars and to promote peaceful resolution of conflicts. I think I also gave a very wonderful example of how we were able to seize the war on the entire island of Philippines, which is Mindanao. So that is because of the new international law, the comprehensive legal document. So this international law is not only just a set of guidelines, but it is a moral and legal conscience of the global community. When laws are respected, they create predictability, accountability, and trust among the nations. And we practice it on everyday basis. HWPL also believes in codifying peace through legal instruments such as DPCW, Declaration of Peace and Cessation of War, that can deter aggression and promote diplomacy. And most importantly, by carrying and by involving the civil society in the legislative process and in educating the future generations about peace and justice. I think this is one of the most crucial steps we focus on in order to educate the future generations about peace and justice. We foster the culture where the conflict resolution becomes norm rather than just an exception.
So, what role you believe civil society, as you have rightly said, about the engagement of civil society, the civil society organization and HBWPL can play a role in advocating for peace and influencing policy decisions?
Right. I think civil society is the backbone, right? Civil society is not only the backbone, but also the soul.
India or any parts of the world.
Right. That's right. civil society is not only the backbone, but also the soul of democracy and truly a true driver of sustainable peace. Thus, organizations like Heavenly Culture World Peace Restoration of Light, that is HWPL, are uniquely positioned to bridge a gap between the policymakers and the people, bringing grassroots voices into the global discourse. Through multiple campaigns, educations, international cooperations, HWPL has shown that the citizen power, when organized and purpose-driven, it can influence the entire nation, national and international agendas, and our collaborative work with 170 plus civic groups today, including the religious leaders, educators, legal experts, demonstrates that peace is not the job of a one actor or a one individual or a one person, but a shared responsibility, a collective responsibility of the entire sectors of the society. That's why the role of HWPL in civil society for advocating the peace is really important and crucial.
So, finally, how do you see the most significant challenges to achieving global peace, and how can HWPL and other organizations can address these challenges? Because there can be many challenges in many parts of the world, including India. So, how do you think peace promoters or peace advocates or organizations can meet these challenges to overcome all the difficulties and to promote peace?
Right. So talking about our motherland, India, so we have numerous of cultures, numerous of traditions, numerous of religions, numerous of ethnicities. But the reason we are known as Indians is because we embrace each other. We respect each other. We love one another. And not just in terms of words, but we also prove it into action. We embrace everybody. It's like we are becoming the biggest bowl and we are embracing and containing everyone. That's how India is. But since we are also very, very diversified, highly diversified country, and not only India, this entire world, it's completely diversified, right? So one of the greatest challenges we face is the normalization of the division by politics, by religion, by ethnicity, or by ideology. So when societies are fragmented, the dialogues breaks down and the mistrust grows. Another is the lack of a binding global legal system that can hold aggressions accountable. And in order to overcome this, organizations such as HWPL must continue to foster a culture of peace through education, through legal reforms, through global solidarity, by bringing everyone together under one umbrella. We must continue to amplify the voices of peace builders and promote the laws that protect human dignity. I should feel safe. You should feel safe. We must be able to protect each other as brothers and sisters. And that can only happen when people, ordinary people like you and I, can become an extraordinary advocates for the peace.
Okay. Thanks, Diksha, for sharing your perspective. We'll be back next time with another expert. Take good care of yourself. Keep your environment clean. Goodbye.
Thank you. And I hope and I believe that peace is not just a hope, but a responsibility. Okay. We are one.
Okay. Thank you.